Hello, my name is Hetty or Heather or whatever you like, and welcome to my channel, Hysterically Hetty, where I talk about my mental health, your mental health, but most of the time I just ramble about everything. So something I decided to do today, because I have never done it before, not that I've done that many videos, but I'm going to sort of recreate my looks. Like, it's going to be a combination of things that I did when I was in high school, when I was very unwell-ish, but like I kind of reveled in it, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Plump and prime. So I am hot as fuck. It is like probably 85 degrees in my girlfriend's house, which is fine. Like, it's her money, her stuff. Like, if she wants to sweat to the oldies, then she should be able to. I have turned my air conditioning on because at my house, because I just can't. I can't do it. And I would be at my house, but all my stuff is here. So you're going to see me just kind of pull everything up and hope for the best. So I'm going to just dive in. Okay, so I used this Plump and Prime. I'm going to use Urban Decay's Face Primer. I have the Glow and I have the, I think this is the regular, but this is the one I'm using. And then I'm going to actually put on a little powder underneath the foundation. I'm really kind of bummed because I got rid of my Fenty, the really light one that I had. I firmly believed I would never use it because it was so light. But for the purposes of this, for the purposes of this video, it would have been kind of perfect, honestly, because I definitely liked my vibes super white. Like, this is my goth days. Okay, so what I'm gonna use is this All Nighter pressed powder. I'm putting it on underneath here because, man, I am sweating. And I'm hoping that it'll do something for that. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna go too up in here because I don't want to accentuate my eye wrinkles that I have. So I typically, like, I say I'm a woman of some age and I'm getting to an age, but I graduated in high school in 2002. So I am like what they call an elder millennial. I just knocked something over. And I don't know. It's like it is what it is kind of thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just it was a different time. So anywho's what's it? I'm going to go in, and what I'm using now is the Stay Naked HydroManiac Tinted Glow Hydrator Medium Coverage up to 24-hour wear. So here's the thing. When I was in high school, I did not wear foundation at all, like in any way. I didn't own any. I didn't wear any. I had bought some by the time I was in high school, but I just, you know, could never really get the color match. Not that I'm good at it now, but it was just not a product that I used much. But I'm not trying to duplicate it. I'm trying to see, I guess my point of the video is to do the same look, but update it with products that I use today. I wonder if it would have been cooler if I just did a replica. But here's the thing is that I didn't spend much time on my makeup, like maybe 5 minutes. So that, I mean, I guess that's an ideal video for most people because I talk too much. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm putting this on because I think if I were to have used a foundation, something like this would have been my go-to, like something with not super coverage, but no coverage, more of a glowy look. I've never been a matte type of person. I'm trying to look for a sponge. I guess you're gonna do, this is the end of this, but I want to just pat. It's doing the thing where it separates right over my acne again. Anyway, so in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, thought maybe I'd talk about mental health when you're in high school or, you know, your younger years. I know that I can be a very melodramatic person. What? Me? Dramatic? Never. Yes, me, dramatic all the time. And I'm still that way. So I did my makeup kind of unconventionally. Like, I'm not gonna show you a typical like 2000s like normal makeup look, you know. I did not live that life. Like, the basic bitch of the early 2000s couldn't be me. Would not be me. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Anyway. Oh, this was nice. I wish that I had a fan, like a stand fan in here, because I think it would help. Or maybe like a ceiling fan to maybe move the air around. It just, oh, it's hot. It's hot. I think I'm gonna kick up both of my socks. Anyways, I'm kind of excited. Like, and I'm actually thinking of going out tonight. I'm gonna take this look out with me, and people are gonna be like, what? And, oh wait, it's, okay. I thought I had a black spot here. Yeah, there. But it's something that's on my phone. Okay. I'm straight up not having a good time. Okay. So, and this is the Shape Tape. I guess I could have gotten something that was, you know, brand that I would have used. I don't know. Like, I'm using brands that I would use now. That's my point. And I don't know that I will buy this again, like the Shape Tape, but it's not bad. It's not a bad concealer. I don't know. Like, I like the Too Faced multi-use concealer a lot. And, oh, the new one by Huda is pretty good. I like that one a lot. I'm eager to try the Natasha Denona one that just came out. I don't know when I intend to do that, but I'm looking forward to that one, because that one looks, I mean, I never know if I can believe the ads and things, but it looks nice. Okay, I think I'm about done with the concealer. Just trying to do like a basic concealer. I'm not trying to really be doing a whole lot. I just really want this pimple to cover up. I wonder if well, I don't think I have any color correcting. I think I'm just gonna have to go with it. Or I could do what I used to do when I was in high school and had a pimple. I would take an eyeliner pencil and make it like a beauty mark. I have this like Freck OG, and they're supposed to be like freckles. I have not perfected how to make them look like freckles. it's kind of gross. I'm gross. It's so hot that I was like, maybe a beer will help. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not. I did nothing with my eyebrows in high school. I didn't color them in any way. And my eyebrows are naturally clear. So I guess I could have mirrored that by not putting any on, but I'm not doing that. I'm not revisiting that vibe. I'm just gonna do, I keep explaining. I'm just gonna do a basic rendition. It's going to be updated. Let me tell you how it's going to be updated, because it's going to be updated. Did you know that it's going to be updated? If you didn't know, it's going to be updated. I really don't like that. I think I'll use this one. I'm not sure if I told you. Did I tell you that my look is going to be updated? This just looks a whole bunch like a giant sore. That did not do what I had hoped for. All right, last chance. Okay. I think it's going to be there. I think regardless of what I do, because I'm pretty sure I had a scab and I picked it off, and every time I do that, it's just, it's not good. It looks stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna do eyes and then lips. I did not use any kind of eyeshadow primer. I don't even know if I knew if they had any at the time, or, you know, anything. But if they did, I didn't use it. I was like, who needs it to not crease and last all day? Not me. I don't know that I find that this stuff necessarily makes that journey happen, but I don't know. I was also like, I mean, I think most kids could say they were very poor. I know I for sure was, because my parents were, and I had no money. So if your parents are poor, you are also poor, usually. And that was me. I didn't really care too much about being poor, and except for like people would make fun of me for being poor. Like I had, God, I think it was Gitano that Walmart used to carry, but I had Walmart jeans and it was obvious, and everyone else was wearing their Tommy Hilfigers and like they're super expensive jeans, and I was in my sister's clothes a lot, and I was like, whatever. It was kind of cool to get new clothes, like even if it was just new to me clothes, it was still pretty cool to have. I'm gonna try this now. Maybe with my finger. Sorry, there's something. Go away. Yeah, that didn't do anything for me. We're just gonna have to deal with this bump. I give up. I need probably to take meds to have an attention span, because these are things I forgot to put away. All right, and then that's done. That can go here. I'm trying to think of how I want to pursue this. Okay, so there's this color, Asphyxia. It's this one. This is like back when you could get individual shadows and like you build your own palette with Urban Decay. I think now they come in like individual things and you don't get to build your own palette. They don't. I think some of these they make in the new vibe, but I don't think very many of them. This is Asphyxia. Now this is a color that modern Heather may not be very, well, I don't want this one. Sorry. I don't know if, because this is probably close to 10 years old. I don't know if I would be attracted to this color these days. Probably, just because I don't think I've ever really fully changed anything. Like, I don't know if that's something that is common with anyone else, but like I still have clothes from when I was in high school. whether I can wear them or not, like, that is not something I really want to talk about. Because when I graduated high school, oh my God, I thought I was so fat. I guess we could talk about my journey with eating problems. So I never really noticed what size I was until I moved to Kansas and started 7th grade. I went from a very small person, like under 100 pounds. When I started 7th grade, I was about 100 to 115 for a little kid. I was short. By the time I started high school, I was like 130 something, I think. And then I graduated at 150 something. And now I'm like, man, I would love to be the high school grad weight, 150 something, like bring it. But it's not in the cards for me right now. Maybe someday, who knows. But anyway, when I was in middle school, like my first experience from middle school was walking to class, somebody almost running me over, and I mean not class, but walking to school. I was walking from one end of Hayesville to the other to go to school, and this kid telling me I was a fatty as I was walking, and at first I was like, nah, that's just him being a dick, right? But it kept being something that people would say to me, like, I don't remember this, if this was 7th or 8th grade, but every time we did jump rope, somehow I magically found the part of the auditorium that made you sound like a walrus or an elephant was jump roping. Like the floor would go boom, boom. And so then everyone would make fun of me because, you know, that's what nice, wonderful little self-described Christian kids would do, you know? Like, that was their gift to me, was making fun of me pretty much nonstop. Like, I moved here and it was just never ending, especially in middle school and the first part of high school. But anyway, for a couple months, I would say I would bring lunch to school and I would throw it away. And I would have maybe a drink or something at lunch, but I would just say, oh, I'm not hungry, whatever. I remember at some point my mom cornered me and said something along the lines of, you know, I will take you and I will get you, like, force fed, you know, like the feeding tubes. And I believed her. I don't think she would have done that, but I believed her. And I was very confused about how she knew. Wow. I was really confused about how she knew that I wasn't actually eating the food that I brought to school, you know? Because didn't nobody care about me in middle school. Even the so-called friends I had weren't really my friends. Like, I could tell you stories, but some of those people might actually watch this, and I don't want them to feel bad for all the trauma that they caused me, because I think a lot of people in school, they don't mean it, you know? Not that that makes it any better. This is a little more purple than I had wanted. I think I'm going to go over it with this Scratch. There we go. That's not bad. I mean, it's still not what I wanted, but I think what I wanted was like a very light shimmery color. But we've got Scratch over, and I'm not trying to be very, like, I mean, I'm being specific in a way, but I'm not obsessing over whether or not it's in the lines or not, you know, like, because we're gonna be doing some fun stuff. I forgot to put on some highlight. Now, I didn't wear highlight when I was in middle school or high school because I really didn't know that it existed. I did have like a gel, like a tube. It was a gel with what's it called? God, my brain is dumb. It was a gel. Let me figure it out. with glitter in it. There we go. And I would actually put that over my eyebrows, and that was like my idea of doing my eyebrows. This green is Mama Earth by R.E.M. Beauty, which is Ariana Grande's. Now, this color is very pigmented, and it is not something that I have found a use for in my current like repertoire, if you will, but it is something I would have fucking loved in high school. Like, I would have ate it up. I don't really know how to, I don't know how one is supposed to, this is not, I just made it look muddy. Sorry, I'm not trying to everything. I just haven't been very, smart. That's not the word, but woo! That fell, and that fell hard. Okay, so it broke a little bit, but not too much. It's fine. I think I'm gonna go over it with a little. I would have rocked some. Like, I think that's the one dramatic thing that I do with my makeup that is consistent with what I would have done in high school had I known that they had highlight. Okay. I would have made sure I glowed, you know? Like, you could have, I'm sweating, man. You would have been able to land the moon on my stuff. Now, I definitely wouldn't have done blush, so I didn't. Did a lot of highlight, not highlight, yeah, highlights. It's fucking hot. Oh, thank God. I was like, please, please. And I'm about to do something that will completely fuck it up. But it is something I did a whole fucking lot. And it's my eyeliner. Like, that is the thing I couldn't have lived without, was eyeliner. And I don't know if you guys remember, or if you were old enough to remember, I guess, but, or if you even just knew that sometimes you had to take a lighter and light your eyeliner on fire so that it would actually glide on easily. Okay. Oh, I'm so hot. All right, and I don't know. This is a teal color. That's why I didn't mean to go so pink, but I can fix it. Should have probably done the white last, but here we are. And I guarantee it's not gonna be even, because it certainly wasn't back in those days. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I got nothing here to mop up my brow with. God, it's so hot, man. Oh, okay. Oops, I didn't put the lid back on and I just got it in my hand. Okay. even think it matters that this is a teal color because you can't really tell over it. And I only used black, but I was like, upgrade. Okay. Well, this eye's a little jacked, but it's fine. It's authentic, right? And I know that this is not like terribly creative because this is like straight stolen from the Egyptians. But it is definitely something I did with my eyes. Okay. I'm gonna let this sit for a bit. I'm gonna put some mascara on and we'll see if I want to stab myself in the eye again. The same one as last time. Love that for me. But anyway, so back to my eating problems. I guess that the starvation wasn't the first. It was actually the eating nonstop that made me gain all the weight that I gained initially. That was the first issue I had. And that was like nerves. Oh God, I can't do it. I have to. Oh, it's so fucking hot in here. So if all you hear is the fan, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I was so nervous and full of anxiety that I often would just sit and eat junk food. Like those chocolate rice cakes were my shit that summer before I started 7th grade. And I'm sure I ate a lot of other stupid junk things that we had lying around. But that was my preferred snack, if you will. Because my stupid butt thought, oh, it's healthy, you know? I'm like, maybe if you don't eat the whole package at once. Like me. But I did eat the whole package at once and I enjoyed it and thought it was amazing. Now for the lip color, that's going to probably contrast this, or whatever is it called, like, not contrast, clash with it. This stupid all-nighter stuff is supposed to be waterproof. I don't know if it's really waterproof, but it's supposed to be. Okay, so I'm using a liner. I would have never used a liner, because the only liner I had was for my eyes and it was black. The blue that I wore a lot in high school was like a sky blue. And it had like a metallic shimmer to it, maybe. The reason why I'm using a liner is because the lipstick I'm gonna use is not very easy for me to get even. So, oh, and I tell you that I am miserable. Okay. Lime Crime. I believe this is Peacock. Ooh. But it's the only shade of blue I have. Goes with the liner really well, though. That was good picking on my part. So anyway, so I ate all I could eat until I was called fat in middle school. And then I stopped eating. I also tried to be a vegetarian. Did a lot of random things. That liner did not help me that much keep it in the lines. But what are you gonna do? Damn it. So I'm going to take this down. I'm going to finish my look off camera, like my hair and like accessories and things, which, believe it or not, I actually have some accessories that I think would work with this. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. What did I do with that? Oh, I dropped it. Dropped it on the floor. Alright, I'm going to do another line of this stuff. What's fun is I read that this stains your skin really bad. And I don't work today, but I work tomorrow. I feel like we're all just kind of used to me showing up however I show up, though, so we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna stop it. So here it is. This is my look. Throwback, homage, or whatever to my high school career. I've even got my Smashing Pumpkins shirt on, which I was such into. Okay, so anyway, let me finish my story before. I know it's late. Well, not late. I mean, it's late, but like the video's long. Whatever. Anyway, I got chunky, and then I was trying to get thin by not eating, because my brain was like, logically, if you don't eat, then how can you possibly gain more weight? Then my mom threatened to put me on like a feeding tube or whatever, and so I stopped doing that. And then I stopped remembering what I was going to say. Oh, and then I tried bulimia. It's not what I was thinking at the time. I was thinking like, oh, if I throw up, then I didn't eat anything. And unfortunately for me, I had a really nice gag reflex. So, whole toothbrush all the way back, nothing. So, anyway, that was the beginning of my fight for, with my body. And I started cutting myself and doing all kinds of unhealthy things, trying to cope with the fact that I hated myself a lot. And everyone else, I felt like, hated me too. So I did this kind of stuff because I thought it was really ugly. And if I decided to look different or weird or ugly intentionally, you know, then if they called me ugly, I would be like, oh, well, obviously I had the power to make you feel that way, you know? I had the power to make the choice that that was what you were going to see, you know? I would go to thrift stores and I would be like, this is the ugliest shirt I have ever seen, and I'd wear it. I bought this skirt that legit had little plastic mirrors in it. It dragged the floor. I wore it so much that the whole bottom of this dress was just in tatters. All of the little mirrors fell out of it. What can you do? Anyway, I'd say I'm better now, but Lord knows. Lord knows. Look, it's like almost like I got bangs, you know? Anyway, let's get close. I put on some plumper. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, I still have all of that sitting out and that needs cleaned in anyways. I hope, Smashing Pumpkins, I hope that if you are needing help, that you're asking for it, I hope that you guys are doing okay and that we'll have plenty of time to talk later. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Mwah.